Aaron Macri is what he calls a reluctant landlord.
I would love to never be a landlord again.
He needed to become one to cover his mortgage. For the last 15 years, he and his wife have been renting out their one-bedroom basement suite for below-market rent, right now for $1,200 per month.
We've come to start thinking of our tenant as our last tenant.
But as soon as she moves out, that's about to change.
We've got a pretty great spot here for somebody in a short-term rental. And I think when you look at the money that could be made there as well, we'd be financially irresponsible not to consider it.
The province has recently made changes to allow only short-term rentals from within someone's primary residence or laneway home, offering a new opportunity to homeowners who act as landlords.
Municipalities simply enforce their existing zoning bylaws. That's all that ever had to have happen.
This realtor says the provincial legislation is backwards.
You're taking the most expensive housing stock available and saying, this is what we want to have rentals. And you're taking the most affordable housing stock we have, and they're saying, this is what we want to do with short-term rentals. It makes no sense.
For Macri, converting his suite is something he feels forced to consider to maintain his family's quality of life.
We're on a variable. So we've ridden, my mortgage has gone up 5% in the last year, interest rate-wise. I live in Saanich. Our property taxes have gone up 12% in the last 2 years.
The housing minister told CHEK News he's not that concerned.
We may see some people do that, but we know overwhelmingly majority of the units will go towards long-term.
In the municipality of Saanich, short-term rentals are not allowed, but bed and breakfasts are.
I'd have to remove the stove and buy a box of Pop-Tarts, and Airbnb it has become.
Popping any airtight aura around Saanich's or the province's housing legislation and the slow hiss of a possible leak to come.